There's basically 3 works in the exhibition at Primavera, and each kind of draws on the most, I kind of use the most direct and pared back and simplest means possible to communicate this sense of the intangibility of emotions. And each work also, I think, is ultimately about navigating our emotions, how we navigate our emotions as humans, moving through these emotional territories, and whether we do that in our own bodies, in our intimate relationships, in spaces like the gallery or in public spaces. I think that is the connection between all the works. I think Katie Dye, the curator, really wanted to, it's a terrible word, but showcase the diversity of my practice. And so I've been working for many years in artist-run spaces and as an artist and as a performer. And I also have it's not really an illustrate, but a gouache painting practice that borders on graphic illustration or poster design. And I think, and so all those things are in my practice, and I've never found it easy to describe or easy to explain to people, and it's so diverse and my activities are so broad. I think it's hard for people and me to even try to understand the connection between anything, or the connections are there, but it's so diverse, it's hard to kind of grasp. I think Katie wanted to put all those activities in one room so people could begin to draw the connections between them. Anyway, so one of the works is called True False Love Consciousness, and it's just a repetitive text-based text animation that I make with the animation tools in PowerPoint. And I really hope when I've seen that, when I've done it before, the atmospheric light quality of that is very strong because it's just colour and light really and text. And then I also have a series of 5 gouache paintings that are based on this ordering of colours idea, coming out of different emotional states that I map in mind maps, and then I translate those mind maps to a series of colours. They're gouache posters and they're very graphic. They look like some relic of late hard edge Australian abstraction, but they also have very fine notations based on the emotional kind of qualities of each colour. So they're like hovering between things. And then the third component is my work with Brian Fuada, which is called Wrong Solo. It's a collaboration. And we are doing this thing called cruising, which is a performance activity that happens in the gallery. It's a live activity where Brian and I partake in this activity called cruising, which is basically just like walking, but with a slightly heightened awareness. So there's quite a lot of things going on in the gallery, but I think they're all about the same thing, which is this navigation of the emotional territories of whatever space you find yourself in, whether that be your own body or the gallery or the public space or the private space. Yeah.